The MEC of Cooperative Governance in the province, that's Basikopo Makamu, will introduce an administrator to the Thabazimbi local municipality, which has been placed under administration. The provincial government there placed the municipality under administration amid a pending court battle over the mayor's position between the DA and the ANC-led coalition, respectively. Both these parties-led coalitions appointed their own officials at some stage. SABC News reporter Pimani is watching the story for us and joins us now live. Pimani, help us decode this. It seems a bit complex. What are some of the reasons, for example, the MEC is putting this municipality under administration?
Good morning, Ayanda, and good morning to our viewers. This is a story that has been unfolding for years now, starting from the 2021 local government elections, where we saw this municipality being hung, where about 13 councillors were won by the ANC, and the other 12 were divided among political parties, opposition political parties that include the DA, the Freedom Front Plus, the EFF, and other smaller residents association parties in Thabazimbi. And we saw neither of these parties could run the municipality without the other. And at one point, a DA-led coalition elected a DA-led mayor, but then at another point, the ANC faction took over and they also appointed their own mayor. But as you rightfully stated, both these mayors, these councils, had their own administrators. There was two municipal managers and other administrators, which has been unfolding for years. Time you'd find one council did not pay members of the other council their salaries. You'd find that bills were unpaid. We do know that this municipality owes Magali's Water Board a lot of money. It owes ESCOM money. We've also found out that it also owes the Department of Transport, Traffic and other traffic-related revenue that it was collecting, finding out that it never reached the National Department of Transport. So these are some of the reasons. And Ayanda, many of the people in this area have been saying this is a long overdue decision because it's been happening for years on end. One moment, one mayor was in charge, but they did not have access to the municipal accounts. At another moment, another mayor was in charge. You wouldn't even know if they had access to that account. And somebody who wasn't in office even had access to that municipal account. So what was the biggest issue throughout this is that the people on the ground, which are residents of Thabazimbi, were suffering. Would come to this town and you would find sewage spills throughout the town. And you would even find people saying they've not had water for years on end. You can imagine if there is a bill towards Magali's water, it means residents don't have water. But Ayanda, just speaking about today's event, inside this municipal building, MEC Makamu is introducing that new administrator, which we saw being introduced to the Premier of the province, Dr. Popi Ramatuba, yesterday. His names were told is Mr. Paul Masiko. He is now being introduced inside this building to the management of this municipality. We are told he'll be running the municipality for about 3 months, after which the IEC will mount a new election and residents of this entire municipality will go into that election to vote a new council. We don't know what will be the outcome of that or who will be in charge. But right now, I just want to bring in, there is a lot of activity outside this municipal building as community structures are interested in what will happen inside. And one of them is a representative of Save and Defend movement, Mr. Kopo Mutsekhwa. Mr. Mutsekhwa, thank you so much for your time. Let's get your reaction. An administrator is being brought in after years of political instability in the municipality. How do you react?
Thank you very much. Greetings to you, Ayanda, and the viewers. As Save and Defend movement, we are welcoming the decision taken by the provincial government to place this municipality under administration. This municipality comes as a failure to deliver service delivery to our people. Battle has been ongoing for far too long, which has culminated into political instability and corruption, which has actually brought this municipality to a halt. Now, as the organization, we are going to support the appointment of the administrator, who is going to make sure that things are going to be much better moving forward.
May you please paint a picture for our viewer who's sitting at home and doesn't know how this political instability has affected residents? You are on the ground, you've been doing this for over 5 years. Is this affecting your ordinary Thabazimbi resident?
Our people have lost hope in the past, but through the intervention, the hope now is starting to grow up as we engage with our people on the ground. And what they are expecting is that when the party is now prepared to go for elections, the only submission is that may the parties bring about people who are going to be more effective and address the interest in the council. Unlike in the past where we had so many challenges which could not be resolved as due to political instability and maladministration, which included corruptions in our municipality.
This is not the first time that this municipality is placed under administration. As a civic structure, what are your expectations?
We are expecting that the period that has been given to the administrator will bring about stability, will actually create enough space for workers to do the work as they have been paid for, and at the same time to make sure that our people now continue to have that growing interest due to the relationship that they are going to build with the municipality in order to bring about hope and also create enough space where our people are going to be able to now get service delivery as we move forward.
Thank you so much, Mr. Motshekwa. I understand that's Mr. Kopa Motshekwa from the Save and Defend movement, stating that they are hopeful that this new administration will bring change and ensure that the residents of Thabazimbi, who've been suffering since the local government election, will get service delivery. It's due to them, Ayanda. We do understand that after this meeting where the MEC will be introducing that new administrator and his team to the management at this municipality, he will also be introduced to the councillors and other stakeholders in this community. Ayanda, there is a lot of interest here. We've seen community structures coming outside, but I must also state with the bringing of this Premier Ramatuba last week stated that what they were looking for was a team that would not be co-opted into the corruption, the corrupt activities that are happening here, saying that they're bringing experts from various, from various sectors of that are required in the municipality, from your finance to your service delivery to water provision, electricity, to ensure that this municipality is returned to its former glory, Ayanda.
My goodness, sounds like a litany of issues. Pimani Baloyi, live to us there from Thabazimbi in Limpopo.